Haven't done one of these in a while. Let's see what happens. All right. So, look at pride. You think of pride, you think of that flag. You think of all the colors that it have. You think of being able to represent everybody who's basically not straight, right? Gay, lesbian, bi, pan, everybody, right? Asexual, gender, you know what I mean. So recently, there's been a lot of talks about, yo, kink people, y'all ain't involved in this shit. Fuck y'all. Why? Because that's sexual. Kids will be there. Nah, I don't want no. The kids don't need to see this. Nah, that ain't right. And there's a lot of people who agree, and there's a lot of people who's going, no, kink is involved with us. They can be involved with the parade. So, when I did some research and I looked into this, I see that people is assuming that if kink is involved, you're gonna walk to the parade thinking you have a glorious fucking day, and next thing you know, you see people having sex in the street, whips are out in this bitch, this piss play going down, got people in diapers. No. Now, before I did this podcast, I went out of my way and spoke to a lot of people about this. I was curious to see what are their thoughts. Why do they feel the way they feel? First, my first question, all of them was, should I do this topic or a whole nother topic that I will do at a later date? A majority of them chose this topic. Except for one person, my dude, shout out to Pie Novelist, crazy white dude, loves crazy white shit. That's another point. So I asked everybody why. Why this topic? Because kink is something that is taboo. And if you notice in society, people love to push the taboo away and not think about the taboo and not consider what people like within that taboo. They think, oh, that's not the right way, so fuck that. That happens a lot in our world with politics. My bad, everything. And my position in this is there's a way to tastefully do it. Okay? You're worried about kink being there and being overly sexualized and the kids basically being fucked up because they see some shit going down. There is a way to tastefully have kink represented in a proper way at a pride parade. Because if you go to a pride parade right now as is, you're going to see guys in basically underwear like clothing and not wearing much at all. I'm going to tell you that right now. I saw a couple people try to fight back on this. I saw Hodge twins talking about, you want this at your pride parade? And show pictures of people kissing their kids and stuff like that and saying this is a sexual thing, you know? And trying to make sense of it, you know? Here's the problem. If you make it sexual, then it's already in your head and you're seeing it as a sexual thing. Meaning, if you look at a man kissing a child, hell, it could be his uncle kissing his nephew, because there is cultures who does that, you know, like, you know, kiss cheek or just a quick "Mwah, how you doing?" or something like that, you know, that the whole intent is a greeting or something like that. If in your mind you're thinking already, nah, y'all are fucking, you're a pedophile, oh my god, ah, why? Were you raised like that? Wait, did your friends tell you that's how things are? Or is your mind that warped? You're not born with that kind of information. Somebody taught you that. Or you did some research from sources that may be wrong and you believed it. Okay? Yes, kink is something sexual. That is very true. But just like gay is simply you're a man liking a man, lesbian, you're a woman liking a woman, and everything and within the spectrum. There's a way to represent that without you immediately going, that is too sexual for kids. It's bad enough that us as a society feel that our kids should be some abstinent prunes that don't know anything, and now they're forced to go out into the world and do their own research and look at probably the wrong thing, like porn or something. I think that's the correct thing. And now you have people living in this world who don't know what is actually what sex is and not and what sexuality is and what life really is. Okay? There's nothing wrong with somebody walking in a crowd wearing his pup hood because he is a pup and enjoying himself. There's nothing wrong with somebody wearing leather. There's nothing wrong with somebody wearing their latex. There's nothing wrong with somebody saying, "Hey, I enjoyed this." It's one thing if they are pushing their kink onto somebody without their consent and using their toys or their whatever the case may be onto somebody else. That is wrong. I agree with you. Beat that ass. I'll be with you. But it's another when they're just there saying, we are a part of this group as well. So we're here to represent ourselves as well. And you think that's overly sexualized and they're just standing there. Look at Carnival for Trinidad, Tobago, Grenada, all them countries. Look at what they wear. You got women in basically a bikini and barely that at that, representing a culture, dancing, whining, all that type of thing. And y'all don't say nothing about that. And y'all think it's cool. What I'm trying to get at is you have a problem with an homosexual parade trying to represent their culture and what they do. But when you look at a heterosexual parade that is extremely sexual in its own right, you have nothing to say about this. That is wrong. That is not okay. That is never okay. So this is what I'm trying to say here, okay? Kink is a part of us as human beings, not just LGBT, us as human beings. Straight, gay, lesbian, bi, pan, asexual, demisexual, everything else that I just completely forgot about, okay? Regardless if you're male, female, trans, and all the other words I'm about to completely fuck up if I were to say it, you get the idea. It's a part of us. I was just at a party and I just watched this disabled couple come to the party. These two couples, and I don't know their genders. I'm not about to misgender them, but one was lesbian, one was bi, and they're both kittens and they were enjoying themselves. And to my left, I watched this straight couple having sex, enjoying the time. To my right, I see this gay couple having a fucking blast, and they're all enjoying themselves. Us as human beings, we love sex. Us as human beings, with that, we like good sex. There's a difference. Us as human beings, we want that good shit. So with that, 9 times out of 10, we're going to look at King and go, that's lit, and actually do it. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing demonizing about it. There's nothing that make you a bad human being because you like it. It is wrong when you're doing something that is hurting somebody else without their consent. I'm going to repeat that one more time. It is wrong when you are forcing yourself, let me clarify that better, and pushing what you enjoy onto somebody else and that other person don't like that kink. Or doesn't accept that kink, or doesn't consent to that kink. So it makes sense if I'm at the parade and I'm dressed and I have my pup hood on, and I go over to somebody who goes, "Nah, I'm good," and I force myself onto them. No, that's not okay. That's assault, and if I were to go any further than that, that's rape. But assuming that because you like kink, that is wrong, and because you're wrong, that should not be in parade or be shown anywhere in this world, that's not okay. I see enough of it being censorized, not just kink, just sex in general, on on all social media, but that's another topic for another day. There's nothing wrong with kink. There's nothing wrong with representing that you enjoy kink, and there's a way you can do it tastefully without being overly sexual and still have a great time. That's my thoughts. Those are my opinions. So everybody that I approach about this particular topic, thank you so much for giving me your insight. I really appreciate it. I really do. And everybody listening to this podcast, thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I am getting by. I'm taking it one day at a time. And it's been okay. Since it's Pride, I got some topics for this month. This is the first one. I got one of 4. So you'll see, I got some more topics in my bag. So thank you so much. Thank you for listening, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.